straight 5-set matches. This includes a win over Incarnate Word on Tuesday. Now UTRGV returns home looking to repeat and make history. UTRGV is trying to knock off CSU Bakersfield at home for the second year in a row and improve to an incredible 7-0 at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. It's UTRGV and CSU Bakersfield, and it's coming up next.
Churches, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
On the field,
in the pool,
on the court.
We wear our game faces under the lights.
But sometimes our toughest opponents aren't wearing a uniform.
Instead, we confront them internally.
Mental illness affects 1 in 4 adults in the United States.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students.
If you or someone you know is fighting a silent battle, please speak up and ask for help.
You are not alone.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive.
Welcome back out to the UTRGV Fieldhouse. It's the Coach's Corner. Jonah Goldberg with UTRGV head coach Todd Lowry. And Coach, you're coming off of an exhausting 3-match road trip. I think that's the only way to put it when you've played 15 sets in 6 days.
Yeah, we've been on the road on top of the 15 sets, some tough travel in there, 2 time zones coming back from Seattle and Utah Valley. So, the girls are a little bit tired, but, we got a little bit of work in yesterday in practice, and they're excited to come out and play this match.
Do you think playing that kind of a heavy schedule helps to make sure you're prepared for that 3-match and 3-day potential sprint in the WAC tournament?
Of course, we're going to have to go through it sooner or later, and those matches at the WAC tournament are all going to be close. So if we're getting some 5-game matches in on the road, I think it's good for us, and it's good for us to find a way to win those, and that's what we were able to do at Incarnate World on Tuesday.
What did you see from your team during this road trip?
We saw some bad volleyball and we saw some really good volleyball. I didn't think we played very well at Seattle, lost focus, made a lot of mistakes. I thought we played really well at Utah Valley. We basically had 3 bad rotations, and those 3 rotations cost us 3 sets. But overall, we played really good volleyball there. We hit for a high percentage. We blocked well. So there was some good things to take away from that Utah Valley match. We just got to find a way to close out those close ones. And then at Incarnate World, we had some ups and downs, but they played well in set 1. And then I was proud of our girls to get off the bus and be able to take care of it there in the 5th set.
Yeah, you bust up the day of and still able to come off. I mean, like you said, that's not an easy thing to do, but it really shows something about your team to bust 4 hours up and win a match against a good team.
Yeah, a team that came down here and kind of ran over us last year, and basically the same squad back. So I thought we did making some good adjustments on them, slowing down their middle attack a little bit, and like I said, the girls it's mentally preparing us for that push here in another month.
Last few matches, every time you look up, Bojana Mitrovic has a double-double. Is she back to Bojanic women of old, or maybe even a little better?
She's playing more consistent volleyball. We aren't seeing the 27-kill matches out of her that we saw last year, but I mean that's a product of the team that we don't have to lean on her so heavy. But I mean she's hitting 40, 50 points higher than she was at any point last year. So we're seeing that, and I think she's getting really close and settling into this rotation to having some of those real big breakout matches where she hits 330, 340 and goes for 20 kills. So yeah, I'd say she's back, she's healthy, and that's been a big part of it.
All right, so today you take on CSU Bakersfield, a huge match in the WAC standings. They beat you once already. They've got the two middles and the one outside to contend with. So what are the adjustments you make to try and stop them today?
We're going to have to help out blocking a little bit in the middle, and it's really going to come down to serve and serve receive. When we can force them out of system just a little bit, I think the advantage swings to us, and when they force us out of system a little bit, the advantage definitely swings in their way. So we got to be aggressive with our serve, but not miss serves. That's kind of been our Achilles heel when we've been able to serve aggressive and keep the errors down. We've really kind of put it on people and won sets by 10 and 12 points. But the service errors have let people stick around and get through rotations, and that's it.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot and good luck.
All right, thank you.
That was UTRGV head coach Todd Lowry. That'll do it for the Coach's Corner. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups and opening serve. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
Back we are at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg with you. UTRGV and CSU Bakersfield getting ready to face off in WAC play at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. UTRGV and CSU Bakersfield meeting for the second time this year. CSU Bakersfield 3-1 win back on October the 1st. UTRGV swept Bakersfield in dominating fashion a year ago at the Fieldhouse. We're going to do so again today. But we're up against the national anthem, so we'll take one more timeout. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups and opening serve. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball. Back we are at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg with you as we get ready for the start of UTRGV and CSU Bakersfield. They're going through the starting lineup, so we'll do the same. And we'll start with visiting Bakersfield. See Fabiana Andrade, Abby Peters, Katie Dunbar-Lowe, Sydney Haynes, Carol Grasso, WAC Player of the Year candidate, and Sophie Flemian. Rounding out the lineup, libero not seen is Jocelyn Rodriguez for CSU Bakersfield. Head coach, or director of volleyball, I should say, for CSU Bakersfield, Giovanna Mello. Season number 3, Cesar Benatti, Mackenzie Westfall, Molly O'Hagan are the assistants for Bakersfield, which enters this match with a record of 8-13. They're 5-3 in the WAC, winners of 2 in a row. As for host UTRGV, you can line up the usual suspects. So your Agni Sten Knudsen, Alicia Watson, Alexandra Ecker, Tina Sekulic, Barbara Silva, and Bojana Mitrovic. Knudsen and Mitrovic, speaking of WAC Player of the Year candidates, both of them right there. And then, of course, the libero, the one and only Fatimata da Costa, who is among the best liberos in the nation, and as the industrious Daniel Galvan, our graphics producer, informs us, has the most digs of anybody in the state of Texas. So that is a heck of a note with 23 D1 programs in Texas. UTRGV's head coach second season is Todd Lowry, assisted by Vinny Bigan and Erica Adachi. UTRGV 16-9. Best record as an NCAA Division I program since 2003. 5-4 in the WAC. Best conference record in the D1 history of the program. Had never previously won more than 4 conference matches in a season. One last time out 3-2 at Incarnate Word, and riding a 6-0 home record, winners of 8 straight home matches leading back to last year. The officials for tonight's match are not yet listed. We'll give them to you later. How about we show you some keys to the match? Well, when you're starting your car, the first key you're going to want to choose from is to swing away. CSU Bakersfield ranks last in the WAC in blocks and blocks per set, and 6th in opponent's hitting percentage. UTRGV ranks 2nd in hitting. So it sounds like a pretty favorable matchup in that regard. UTRGV hitting 227, Bakersfield opponents hitting 231, so that's about right. Suggesting UTRGV should be able to do what it does. Pick your poison. You have to stop either Carol Grasso on the outside, or you got to stop Sydney Haynes and Marina Sanchez in the middle. Can't double both, and they feed off each other. When teams key in on Grasso, Haynes and Sanchez take advantage. Now Grasso takes a lot of swings and is hitting just 197 overall, a bit better in WAC play. All 3 were strong in their first meeting between these 2 teams. So, you know, if you stop one of them, then there are just fewer options for CSU Bakersfield to go to. And we must protect this house. UTRGV is 6-0 at the UTRGV Fieldhouse this season. And an early lead can help that advantage weigh more on the minds of CSU Bakersfield. The mental game sometimes just as important as the physical one. Well, you see UTRGV filling up your screen right now. They're wearing the home white uniforms with the navy numerals on the front and on the back, and the orange lettering UTRGV across the front. And on the left side will be CSU Bakersfield in blue uniforms with yellow numerals and white trim, and letters spelling out runners on the front of their jerseys. Well, UTRGV plays 3 of its next 4 at home, and that will take care of the rest of the home schedule, including 3 straight conference matches. Today against CSU Bakersfield, Saturday at noon against Grand Canyon, and then a week from Saturday at noon against New Mexico State, currently undefeated in the WAC and running away with the conference. This, of course, an important match in and of itself. UTRGV and CSU Bakersfield all jockeying for position, looking for that number 2 seed. Utah Valley at 6-3 in second. CSU Bakersfield half a game back at 5-3, and then right behind them another half game back, UTRGV at 5-4. You want to keep going, UMKC another half game, and then another half for Seattle U. So certainly a lot left to be decided over the final 3 weekends of WAC play. Huge match tonight. for UTRGV and for CSU Bakersfield. A sweep for CSU Bakersfield, a season sweep of UTRGV, would put CSU Bakersfield in great position in their quest to try and get the number 2 seed. Of course, they got to beat Utah Valley, or pass Utah Valley at least, but when you get a sweep, you get a tiebreaker. Splits, well, then you go to the next one. Well, UTRGV taking the court. After a 3-match road trip with 3 5-set matches. 2-3 loss at Seattle U, 2-3 loss at Utah Valley, 3-2 win at Incarnate Word. The Liberos are in. DaCosta in for Silva for UTRGV. And for Bakersfield, Rodriguez in for Dunbar Low.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 8, Tina Sekulic.
Tina Sekulic, the opening serve for UTRGV. It's short. CSU Bakersfield strikes first, and we are underway.
Now serving for the runners, number 13.
So Sydney Haynes back to serve for Bakersfield. Redshirt junior out of Vancouver, Washington. It's airborne and lets it fly. Knudsen on the first hit, Watson. Now Mitrovic, a back row attack. Comes to Haynes. Set up by Andrade. Attack for Grasso, and the kill. And it's a 2-0 Bakersfield lead. Sekulic with the set. Ecker on the attack, but she keeps it in. Makes it a 2-1 match. You know, over the road trip, Ecker set a new career high in kills. That was against Utah Valley. She had 11 kills without an error and 17 attacks. That's 647 hitting, folks. From the outside, it's Grasso. Knudsen hits the net. Nice pancake to keep it up. Push forward, and again it's Grasso. To the Bakersfield up 2.
Now serving for the runners, number 2, Fabiana Andrade.
So 3-1 in favor of the runners. Short for road runners. Fabiana Andrade back to serve. Courtney Freeland and Sophie Flemian are in for CSU Bakersfield. We'll check that. Flemian to the bench area for Freeland. Andrade serves. DaCosta. Sekulic. Now it's Watson on the attack. Kept up by Rodriguez. Set forward by Andrade. Grasso on the attack. Knudsen. Sekulic. Now Mitrovic. Grasso again. 4 hits for Bakersfield. And UTRGV is back on the board. It's a 2-3 set. Ecker back to serve, the sophomore out of Hilotes, just outside San Antonio. From the middle, Dunbar Low. Now it's Watson, short. Grasso back to serve. Addie Peters is out. Alexandra Georgievich in for CSU Bakersfield. Ooh, almost took out the illustrious Danny Elizondo on the stats table. But he and the computers out there seem to be in working order. Grasso with the jump float into the net. Watson gets airborne. Grasso. Andrade sent over by Dunbar Low. Bakoya for Mitrovic. From the outside. Watson, now Bakoya dumps it over, kept alive. Rodriguez sets it up. Back row into the net. 4-5 set. Bakoya, Acosta, Mitrovic. Pushed up in the air by Grasso. Now it's Jojovic. Mitrovic out. 6-4 Bakersfield.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 7, Barbara Tice-Krug. For number 2, Alicia Watson. Now serving for the runners, number 6, Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Jocelyn Rodriguez serving for CSU Bakersfield. Barbara Tice-Krug replaces Alicia Watson and gets the first hit. Mitrovic gets blocked and off the coast and out. Rodriguez gets airborne. Da Costa forward for Bakoya. Now it's Silva off the block of Georgievich. Pushed over by Freeland, and now it's Silva getting it over, and that one is kept alive by Bakersfield. Bakoya sets up Silva. It's blocked. Still up. Bakoya. Now it's Mitrovic. Got to push it over. She does. Silva trying to end it, and she does just that. UTRGV is within 2. It's 5-7.
For UTRGV, number 23, Boyana Mitrovic.
Mitrovic on the attack. Bakoya to Newton. Out. And it's 8-5 CSU Bakersfield. Sophie Flemion back in. Places Courtney Freeland for CSU Bakersfield. Flemion serving. Knudsen on the attack. Flemion forward. Andrade now pushed over and down for Haynes. Or it goes out rather. UTRGV within 2 at 6-8.
For UTRGV, number 12, Barbara Silva.
Just a little dump in. CSU Bakersfield, 3-point lead, 9-6.
For the runners, number 5, Abby Peters. For number 7, Alexandra Georgievich. Serving number 5, Peters.
Abby Peters back in for CSU Bakersfield, the freshman from Bakersfield. In to serve. Krug. Bakoya. That's Mitrovic. And pancaked up, but on the second try by Flemion, can't keep it up. And UTRGV is back within 2. Tina Sekulich in for Dubravka Bakoya, Alicia Watson for Barbara Tice, Krug for UTRGV.
Number 2, Alicia Watson. For number 7, now serving, number 8, Tina Sekulich. Point runners. Now serving for the runners, number 13, Sydney Haynes.
Sekulich. And thrown down by Ecker. UTRGV within 2.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 1,
Ragni Sten Knutson. UTRGV within 2 at 8-10. Grosso throws it down for Bakersfield. 8-11.
Now serving for the runners, number 2, Fabiana Andrade. The current score right now is the runners 11, UTRGV 8. Now serving for the runners, number 2, Fabiana Andrade.
Mitrovic goes in the backward direction. Watson with a great dodge to try and keep it up, but just kept going toward the door. Now UTRGV calls a timeout. Let's step aside, and a 4-point set. It's 12-8 Bakersfield. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to GoUTRGV.com.
Back we are at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg with you. 12-8 CSU Bakersfield with the early lead over UTRGV. Neither team is hitting particularly well. Bakersfield at 0-59. UTRGV is flat.
Now serving for the runners, number 2, Fabiana Andrade.
Bakersfield 3 attack errors, UTRGV 4 in the early going. Watson got it.
Now entering for UTRGV number 12, Barbara Silva. For number 6, Fatima da Costa. Now serving number 3, Alexandra Ecker.
Ecker back to serve. Freeland's attempt is blocked. This time they'll try Grosso, and Silva and Watson get in the way. Oh, Barbara Silva is one of the best blockers in the history of this program. She has already broken the freshman single season records for blocks and block assists by a lot. We're talking about by 30. Grosso blocked again. Silva and Watson. Silva now with 125 blocks this season. The second highest total in the D1 history of the program. She's just 15 away from tying the record that has stood for 20 years. Grosso from the other side gets this one down. Silva 115 block assists. That's by far, by 21, a single season D1 program record. What's amazing is that Alexandra Ecker has been right behind her this whole time. In any other season, Ecker would be breaking these records. But she ranks second on the team as they're both breaking the previous records. It's been a block party all year long. Somebody passed the chips. Bakersfield celebrates that point. They go up 3. Carol Grosso back to serve. not necessarily what you expect to see in your typical outside hitter at 5'6", but as you can see right there, she's got a lot of power behind that right arm. And she has a lot of ups. Doesn't matter how tall you are if you can jump, and Grosso can do just that. And, like we said, she's got a lot of power. As it's back-to-back aces for Carol Grosso. There are 3 things that she's exemplary at. Grosso's good at a lot of things. Kills, digs, and aces. UTRGV uses its second and final timeout of the set. We'll keep it here with UTRGV's deficit growing to its largest of the evening at 16-11 now in favor of CSU Bakersfield. And, you know, if you want to help prepare our student athletes for excellence in life, then time to become a part of something bigger in Sport V Nation by joining the V Club. You can become a member of the V Club for just $100 a year. All the proceeds go directly to student athletes' scholarships. So visit GoUTRGV.com today to see how you can make a meaningful impact on the lives of student athletes. I'm a V Club member, joined on September 1st, around 8 a.m. First thing I did when I walked in the door, start of the new fiscal year. Wanted to be the first one of the year. If you did your best iPhone 7 impression and woke up at 3 a.m. to donate before me, I congratulate you. But it's so important. And these are education, you know, they keep saying 99.9% of student athletes end up going pro in something other than sports. Sports are great, but your degree will help you for the rest of your life. That's one of the sports. I mean, you learn discipline and all that, but you know what I mean. Oh, Grosso serving again after back-to-back aces before the timeout. Watson with the left arm, and that one is not coming back.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 10,
Dubravka Vakoya in for Tina Sekulic. Little setter change for UTRGV. Been doing that a lot the last few weeks. Alicia Watson back to serve. Freeland gets the kill. And it's 17-12 Bakersfield.
Serving for the runners, number 6, Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Mitrovic, got it! The Boyanic woman strikes again! Bojana Mitrovic with 3 straight double-doubles. She has career high 9 this year. And back to serve right now. As Coach Lauer was talking about during the pre-match show, she's not necessarily putting up the redonkulous games that she sometimes put up last year. Serve heads out. But she's more consistent. And, you know, she doesn't have to put up 30 kills in a match because you have Ragni Sten-Knudsen now to help out on the outside. You know, Watson's having an amazing senior year. You have options. You know, Barbara Silva and Alex Ecker in the middle. Knudsen down the line, but out. Krug, Bukoya, Silva with a little pop-up. Djordjevic, Bukoya, Knudsen, diving forward is Fleming. And Knudsen dives but can't get it. CSU Bakersfield's opened up a 7-point lead in this first set. Now, I'm going to point out something. That you can lose the first set and come back. UTRGV knows that. They lost the first set against Incarnate Word on Tuesday. Lost it 21-25. UTRGV hoping to still come back in this set. We've seen them do that kind of thing before, so it can certainly be done. But right now, Bakersfield closer to the end of the set than they are to UTRGV. And Silva gets airborne and finds Rodriguez. Attack from Haynes is blocked by lands on the wrong side of the net, a block attempt. And Bakersfield's lead is 7. Kukoya. Mitrovic. Sent down by Knudsen. 6-point set again. Alicia Watson in for Robert Tice Krug. Dubravka Vakoya to serve for UTRGV. Grasso gets blocked, keeps it up. They go for Grasso again. She finds the back corner. Bakersfield's lead swells to 7. Ecker pushes it over and it drops in.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 1, Randy Steenenson.
Knudsen back to serve. Sent down by Ecker. Ecker is having a nice opening set. 4 kills and 4 attacks. As Knudsen serves again. Down the middle from Dunbar low and out, or in rather. And Bakersfield's lead is 6. They're 2 points away. Freeland in for Fumian. Mitrovic on the attack. Grasso gets stuffed. Ecker and Watson in on that one.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 3, Alexandra Ecker.
Grasso on the attack. Knudsen gets it forward. Watson, now Silva just pushes it. Now for Rodriguez. From the middle, it's Dunbar low. And Bakersfield has set point.
Now entering for the runners, number 7, Alexandra Georgievic, for number 5, Annie Peters. Serving, number 16, Carol Russell.
Silva pushes it over and down. 5-point set. Well, if you need somebody to be serving when you're facing set point, Alicia Watson is the one. Remember against Incarnate Word, she had 4 aces in a span of 5 serves. I'd take my chances with Watson any day of the week. Well, there's one. UTRGV needs 4 more to keep the set going. Whistle before the serve. Point for UTRGV, a rotation violation. Okay, that's 2. Watson airborne. Goes for the back row, Rodriguez. Dunbar low, hits it out, in. So CSU Bakersfield takes the set, 20-21. UTRGV trails the match, 1-0. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of the first set numbers. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball. Actually, let's take a look at those first set numbers right now. You see runners being led by Carol Ograsso. Who else? 5 kills on 14 attacks with 5 errors, though, percentage, with 3 aces, 2 digs. 3 kills, 286 hitting for Dunbar Low. 2 kills for Freeland with a block. 1 kill each. Georgievich, Haynes, and a couple plays each. The team, Bakersfield hitting 171, UTRGV's up 100. UTRGV led by Alexandra Ecker, 4 kills in 4 attacks. 1 block as well. And then you have 4 players with 2 kills each, and Ragni Sten-Knutson, who has 3 blocks. Alicia Watson, or check that, Knutson has 3 digs. Watson has 3 blocks and an ace. Of course she has an ace. Since September 20, 2010. And hit .416 against Prairie View. How about this? Bojana Mitrovic hit .464 in that set a year ago. For those of you watching on YouTube, I understand we had a brief technical issue, but you didn't miss anything, I promise. Just a little break between sets. And as you can see, we're just about ready to go. For those of you watching on Facebook Live, isn't this cool? See, some people think that people spend too much time on Facebook. I say you don't spend enough. So the more time you spend on Facebook, hey, the better, because that means you're watching the match. Unless you're watching on YouTube, which is okay as well. Prefer you watch it in person, but I'm sure some of you aren't in town right now, or maybe you're watching from work, or maybe you have it on in your car, and I hope you're watching the road. You can do that. Burn through your data, but you could do it. Maybe somebody else is driving. That'd be okay. Sydney Haynes serves it out. UTRGV strikes first here in set number 2. Two in a row for UTRGV to start off the second set. Knutson back to serve once again. Gets airborne. Attack from Dunbar Low goes out. 3 straight to open up the set for UTRGV. Well, if you go back to the last set, UTRGV is effectively on a 6-1 run. 3 straight to open set number 2. Dunbar Low tosses it over. Knutson. Now it's Watson. Rodriguez pops it forward. Sent back. Dunbar Low set up by Andrade, and now Dunbar Low on the outside. Hits it out. And it's 4-0 UTRGV. Back-to-back attack errors by Dunbar Low. Coming my way. Oh, out of my reach.
Serving for UTRGV is number 1, Ragni Sten-Knutson.
You know, people think that, oh, how great is it to be a broadcaster? You get to sit courtside. Is it get to sit courtside? or have to sit courtside. That one goes into the net, and CSU Bakersfield gets its first point of the set. Don't get me wrong, there's no view I'd rather have. But sometimes when those outside hitters get airborne near the net, you rethink your choices. Andrade back to serve for Bakersfield. Mitrovic on the attack. Got it.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 12, Barbara Silva. For number 6, Fatima de Costa. Now serving number 3,
Alexandra Ecker back to serve for UTRGV. Up 5 to start off set number 2. Rodriguez dives. Andrade with the set. Grasso on the attack. Knutson. Sekulic. Watson. Off the block, kept up. Knutson. Watson recovers and gets it over. Rodriguez for Andrade. Now it's Grasso on the outside, off the blocker, Sekulic. Ecker. Watson again. And it's all elementary, my dear Watson.
Serving for UTRGV is number 3, Alexandra Ecker.
Alexandra Ecker back to serve. Floats it forward, Rodriguez. Now Andrade. From the other side, Grasso tried to flip it over, but it hits the net. And UTRGV continues the second set onslaught, up 8-1. Bakersfield finally calls for timeout. We'll step aside. UTRGV by 7. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
At Church's, get the $4 Big Box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 Big Box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
On the field,
In the pool,
on the court.
we wear our game faces under the lights.
But sometimes our toughest opponents aren't wearing a uniform.
Instead, we confront them internally.
Mental illness affects 1 in 4 adults in the United States.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students.
If you or someone you know is fighting a silent battle, please speak up and ask for help.
You are not alone.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now?
Back we are at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg with you. UTRGV all over CSU Bakersfield, 8-1. Couple of aces by Knutson, kills by Mitrovic and Watson, a block by Mitrovic. A pair of attack errors by Dunbar-Lowe, a service error by Haynes. And Knutson made a service error, which is how Bakersfield got its points. That's off the blockers and out. So I'll give the kill to Freeland. And it's 8-2. CSU Bakersfield took the first set, 25-21. Carl Grasso lets it fly. Silva gets stuffed. UTRGV gets the point. It's 9-2. Alicia Watson back to serve. Rodriguez, Andrade. And give a kill to Freeland.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 7.
Make it 9-3.
For number 2, Alicia Watson. Now serving for the runners, number 6, Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Jocelyn Rodriguez, who leads the team in digs and ranks 4th in assists. Even had a match as an outside hitter against Utah back in September. Serves, but Silva kills. And UTRGV leads by 7 in this set.
UTRGV, number 23, Boyana Mitrovic.
Ten to 3 to start the second set. 13-4 run dating back toward the end of the first set. Give Haynes the kill.
Runners. Now entering for the runners, number 18, Sophie Flemion for number 11, Courtney Freeman. Serving number 18, Flemion.
Sophie Flemion is in for Courtney Freeland. Knudsen, stuffed, Da Costa. Now Knudsen again. This one's not coming back.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 3, Alexandra Ecker for number 6, Fatima Da Costa. Serving number 12, Barbara Silva.
Silva serving. Andrade setting, and that one's off the very top of the net. Lukoya, Ecker, now it's Mitrovic. A long run, and nobody's going to get there.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 12, Barbara Silva.
Off the top of the net. And UTRGV's lead is 9. Off of Silva.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 6, Fatima.
Kill for Andrade.
Number 12, Barbara
13 to
Silva.
5.
Entering for the runners, number 5, Addie Peters for number 7, Alexandra Georgievic. Serving number 5, Peters.
Silva back to the bench area. Da Costa in. The libero sub. Ecker pushes it forward and out. This becomes a 7-point set. Krug, Lukoya, Knudsen, got it.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 2.
You can hear the fans yelling
For number 7,
RGV after the public address announcer says point UT. A little tradition that started at the Fieldhouse this year. Grasso just flings it over. Watson, blocked. Ecker. Lukoya for Knudsen. Rodriguez pops it up in the air. Andrade sets it forward. Grasso throws it over. Now Mitrovic forward. Here's Watson again. Got it! UTRGV by 9.
Number 10, Dubrovka Bukoya.
Lukoya ready to serve. Grasso gets it out. Or no, he got flicked on, he got touched on the way out. It's an 8-point set.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 18, Asikulic for number 10, Dubrovka Bukoya. Serving number 13, Sydney Hayes.
Acosta, Silva, Watson, Andrade, Grasso off the block and out. Gives Grasso the kill, and it's a 7-point set. Knudsen down the line, hits it out. And it's a 6-point set. UTRGV is led by as many as 9. It was 13-4. Actually, they've led by as many as 10. It was 16-6. No, it wasn't. Because it's only 15-9 right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Well, with the runners on a run, UTRGV calls a time out. We'll keep it right here. And, you know, if you want to show your support for UTRGV in style, you can log on to utrgvgear.com to choose from a large variety of clothing for adults and children, including infants and toddlers. You can even get something for your pet. How about some drinkware, a watch, a duffel bag? It's all there and so much more. Now through November 30th, you can save 10% off all basketball jerseys. You're already on your computer, so open a new browser window. Log on to utrgvgear.com today and get your UTRGV gear right now. You know, UTRGV gear makes a great gift. You could send a box, care of UTRGV Athletics. Just throwing it out there. Birthday is less than 3 weeks away. I like gear. I like UTRGV gear. Since I'm not a student athlete, I don't think it would be a violation. Hope not. If it is, Dan Galvan, our graphics man, he could use some gear. You can address it to him if you like. The rest of our crew could use some gear too. Saved. And Andrade gets it over. Ecker for Sekulic. Back row attack, Mitrovic. Oh. And Grasso. And thrown down by Dunbar Low. After the way that ball popped off of Peters. Impressive to see Bakersfield recover and get that point. And they have turned what was a 9-point set. It was 15-6. Into a 4-point set. It's a 5-0 run. Watson takes care of that.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 1, Ragnar Steen Knudsen.
Knudsen gets airborne. Grasso off the blockers and down. And UTRGV, it's 2 in a row. Push its lead to 6. That one, lots of bodies flying, good effort. Ultimately a point for Bakersfield though.
Number 11, Courtney Freeland for number 18.
Freeland in for,
Serving for the runners,
let me in.
number 2, Fabiana Andrade.
Andrade back to serve for CSU Bakersfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, to come back and join us Saturday at high noon when UTRGV welcomes Grand Canyon University to the Fieldhouse.
Sekulic sets up Mitrovic. It's popped forward. Off to Costa. And CSU Bakersfield is within 4. Sekulic for Mitrovic. Got it! The lead is back to 5.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 3, Alexandra Ecker.
Dunbar Low Sekulic for Watson. And UTRGV extends its lead to 6. It is 19-13. Ecker serving, and she serves it out.
Point running. Now entering for the runners, number 7, Alexandra Georgievich for number 5, Addie Peters. Now serving, number 16, Carol Grasso.
Da Costa, Sekulic, Knudsen. Blocked by Silva and Mitrovic. UTRGV is 5 points away. They are now closer to set point than they are to Bakersfield.
Number 2, Alicia Watson.
3 blocks for Silva now. Another block. Silva and Bukoya this time. 4 blocks for Silva. And CSU Bakersfield calls for its final timeout of the set. Well, if you want to get rewarded just for tweeting, Facebooking, and Instagramming about UTRGV athletics, that's a word. Maybe get bonus points for checking in at home events? Well, now you can. Download the VFan Rewards app on your smartphone today. It's free download, and you can earn points to win prizes such as backpacks, hats, shirts, water bottles, and more. Need more information? Log on to VFanRewards.com. Hey, it's the best 6th man, or, well, this is volleyball, the best 8th. In the NCAA, it's the one and only UTRGV Pep Band. Always a pleasure to have them out at the matches. See, UTRGV, they never take much time in the timeouts. That's why they're already in the huddle on the floor. It's always entertaining when a timeout is called, whether UTRGV calls it or the other team. Certainly the other team you can expect to take shorter, but often when you're the team who calls it, you figure that team's going to take more. UTRGV doesn't need much time.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 2, Alicia Watson.
Alicia Watson back to serve. UTRGV 4 points away from tying this match. Dunbar low. Makes it a 6-point set.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 7, Barbara Trice. For number 2, Alicia Watson. Serving for the runners is number 6, Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Jocelyn Rodriguez gets airborne. Krug, forward, Bukoya, now it's Mitrovic. Got it.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 23, Boyana Mitrovic.
Mitrovic gets airborne. UTRGV 2 points away. Mitrovic. Bukoya tries to dump, gets stopped. Silva. Bukoya. Now it's Silva again with a little tapper, gets it over. Andrade with the setup, now on the outside. Knudsen. Andrade. Rodriguez. From the middle, back, Grasso. Mitrovic. Andrade. Silva with the block. Kept up, and Acosta cannot make the pancake work. And the point to CSU Bakersfield.
Now entering for the runner is number 18, Sophie Fleming for number 11, Courtney Freeland.
Make sure you stay tuned during the intermission. We're going to get to know senior Megan Dempsey a little bit better today. Knudsen down the line, but out. And it's a 6-point set. Knudsen pushed forward. Now it's tapped over by Haynes. And it looks like Coach Lowry is going to call for timeout. We'll keep it here. And, you know, if you need tickets for an upcoming UTRGV soccer or volleyball match, or, hey, how about season tickets for our upcoming basketball season? Log on to UTRGVtickets.com and reserve your favorite seats. Got a couple right there. You can sit near the band if you like. Be a little loud, but a lot of fun, I'll say that. And basketball season right around the corner. 3 volleyball matches left, including today's. 2 men's soccer matches left, including today's. Women's soccer doesn't have any home events left. And then next weekend, that's going to be fun. Men's basketball exhibition on Friday, volleyball at noon on Saturday, and then at 7 on Saturday, women's basketball hosts an open scrimmage, intra-squad, gray and orange. I guess probably orange and white. Those are the colors of their uniforms, but regardless. And then the real thing starts the following week. While basketball starting, UTRGV and CSU Bakersfield volleyball teams will be heading to New Mexico State for the WAC tournament, November 17th, 18th, and 19th. Of course, both of these teams hoping to get November 17th off. New Mexico State has a pretty good beat on the number 1 seed. But a lot still be determined in the battle for seed number 2 and the final first round bye. Barbara Silva back to serve. Haynes. Mitrovic keeps it up and gets it over. Andrade. Haynes again. Blocked by Ecker and Knudsen, and that's how the set ends, with UTRGV defeating CSU Bakersfield 25 to 18. So let's take a timeout. When we return, we'll take a look at some of the stats as they stand, and then we're going to get to know senior Megan Dempsey just a little bit better. UTRGV and CSU Bakersfield are tied at 1. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
I'm Megan Dempsey, and I'm on the volleyball team. I'm from Murrieta, California. It's like an hour north of San Diego. My dad was in the hotel business, and so with that career, you're just always on the move if you want to promote and move up. I thought it was really cool. I mean, I got to see a lot of different places. I didn't really become attached to like one home, so even now I'm always willing to just kind of leave. Living in one place since I was in 3rd grade though, since I got to go through middle school and high school, like the hardest times of your life basically, or at least childhood, with the same friends. I have one younger brother, he's 2.5 years younger. He was a pain in the butt, to be completely honest, because he wasn't like me. He didn't like sports, he liked video games. We both liked to hike. That was like our one common thing that we enjoyed. But we fought a lot, probably because we're pretty much the same person. But now it's cool, we're really close. I think both of us moving out of the house really helped us, because he leans on me a lot more, I lean on him a lot more. My mom was a cheerleader growing up. My dad and I like to tell her that's not a sport. But she was a tumbler, so that's okay. It's a sport, I guess. But my dad is really into sports. He swam, he played football, he played baseball, like he did everything. he was always really into like watching sports on TV, so I was always watching sports next to him. Like right now, the NLCS, whew, the Cubs, come on. My dad always was pretty much at every game, every practice. He hated missing practice, hated missing any tournament I had. So they were super supportive and supportive of the fact that I wanted to go on and wanted to do more with it. One of my brother's teammates on his baseball team, who was my age, but he was one of my friends, his older sister played volleyball. We would mess around with it at their baseball games and practices, and I kind of just developed an interest in it, I guess. I played softball for a while. I swam for a summer. I think I did soccer for 1 year, maybe. I played basketball and made 1 basket, so that was really good. Did dance, but I have no rhythm, so that didn't work out for me. I started a rec league when I was in 7th grade, and then I started a locals club team in 8th grade, and then once I got to high school, then it became serious, actually. I think I kind of always had a competitive drive. I was always that kid in PE that had to win everything. I think I got serious when I realized I could actually go to college for it. So when I first got my first letter in the mail, I was like, oh, okay, this could be a thing. And then that's when I decided, all right, I want to be on a better team. I want to do private lessons. I want to, I don't know. I just got an itch for it, and I just wanted to do it all the time. That was the only thing I focused on. I put in a lot of work. My dad helped me a lot. We had set up lists of colleges that had my specific major, there were places I potentially wanted to go. Most of them were East Coast colleges for me, and so having that 3-hour time difference in California, I would get up super early in the morning and personally make phone calls to the coaches. I found that really helped. I had questions ready. I like putting in the hard work and the effort to get something done. Makes me feel a little bit more accomplished. It was good for me because now I'm able to help other people with the recruiting process. And then when I was trying to get re-recruited again to transfer, I knew what to do. I knew it worked. My volunteer assistant coach at UNLV was one of Coach's players at Brownsville when they won the national championship. And she had talked to him when he was in Vegas for a recruiting trip. She had mentioned about how I was looking to transfer. And so she kind of got in contact with him and then was talking to me about him, and she was kind of our middleman for a while until I actually had my release and I was able to talk to people. And he was straight up with me. He was like, all right, we have 2 years here, but this is a first-year program, so we're bringing you in. You're probably going to play outside. He was just straight up with what he wanted. He knew what he wanted to do with the program. It was just nice to hear somebody be just completely honest. And he told me that. He was like, I've lost recruits because I was that honest before. But I think that's one thing I really liked. Coach's plans come around finally, what he really wants for the program. Obviously we're nowhere near where we could be. But beating Baylor and doing well against Texas Tech and finally beating Corpus, I think really just proved to ourselves and everybody else that we're here to win. We're gonna build this program up, whether or not it's this year, it's next year, it's in 5 years. It's gonna happen at some point. Really cool and fun to be a part of the first team that's really doing something. I mean, yeah, last year was the first UTRGV team, but this year we're actually doing something with the name. And it's fun having all different nationalities being represented. I mean, there's only 5 Americans. I'm the only non-Texan on the team, so it's interesting because I've never played with internationals before until I got here, and then all of a sudden we have, 10 internationals? So, I mean, I've learned, I can pretty much understand any accent at this point and decipher it and figure out what they're trying to say. Ashley, our athletic trainer, I think she described it the best way possible. She kind of looked at us and she was like, you guys separately are all that friend that every group has. You're just that weird friend. And together we're this weird bunch, but I mean, it works. I think it's a fun group of girls. I really enjoy it here.
What's your favorite thing about volleyball?
My favorite thing? I like the IQ side of it. I mean, yeah, you can go up and just hit a ball as hard as you want, but being able to see the court and see what people are going to do and reading a shoulder or doing something early or seeing that somebody's cheating this way so you tip this way, and just the IQ side of it, the really having to think through it and figuring out the problem and why this is happening and how you can make it better and make it work, I think is my favorite aspect at least.
Thanks to Michael Aguilar for putting that story together. UTRGV and CSU Bakersfield knotted at 1. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get you those stats, and we'll take a look around the WAC. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
At Church's, get the $4 Big Box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 Big Box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
On the field,
In the pool,
on the court.
we wear our game faces under the lights.
But sometimes our toughest opponents aren't wearing a uniform.
Instead, we confront them internally.
Mental illness affects 1 in 4 adults in the United States.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students.
If you or someone you know is fighting a silent battle, please speak up and ask for help.
You are not alone.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
Back we are at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg with you. UTRGV and CSU Bakersfield are knotted up at 1 through 2 sets. Leading the way for Bakersfield is Grasso with 8 kills, 3 aces and 3 digs. 7 kills for Dunbar Low. 4 each for Freeland and Haynes. 2 for Andrade with 22 assists, 1 for Drojevich. CSU Bakersfield is hitting 139, UTRGV 246. UTRGV led by Alicia Watson, who has 6 kills on 333 hitting and 4 blocks already, not to mention an ace. 4 kills for Knudsen, 2 aces, 5 digs in the block. 4 kills for Ecker with 4 blocks. 4 kills for Silva with 5 blocks. And not to be outdone, Mitrovic has 6 kills, 7 digs, 2 blocks as well. Give all the numbers, but the only ones that matter. Hey, 1-1. UTRGV, CSU Bakersfield are tied, entering the final 3 sets. Elsewhere in the WAC, one other match already underway. They're at the start of the 3rd set, and UMKC and Utah Valley are knotted up at 1. Utah Valley took the first set 26-24, UMKC the second set 25-22, and currently leads the 3rd set 6-4. That game taking place in Kansas City. Later tonight, Seattle U is at Chicago State, and Grand Canyon is at New Mexico State. New Mexico State leads the WAC 9-0. They've won 23 straight WAC matches. Utah Valley in second at 6-3. CSU Bakersfield in third at 5-3. UTRGV in fourth at 5-4. Followed by UMKC at 4-4. Seattle U at 4-5. Chicago State at 1-7. And Grand Canyon bringing up the rear at 0-8. Dubravka Vakoya starts this set off with the serve. And Sydney Haynes starts it off with a kill.
Now entering for UTRGV number 18, Sikulic for number 10, Dubravka Vakoya. Serving for the runners, number 13, Sydney Haynes.
Two straight for CSU Bakersfield to open up this 3rd set. Remember, UTRGV got off to a red-hot start in the 2nd set. Bakersfield Trying to say the turnaround is fair play here. Sekulic sets up Watson, who tosses it down.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 1, Ragni Steen-Knudsen.
Knudsen serves it into the net.
Point runners. Now entering for the runners, number 11, Courtney Freeman. For number 18, Sophie Flemion. Serving, number 2, Fabiana Andrade.
Andrade serves Knudsen. Now Sekulic. Watson sent back off Rodriguez. Knudsen. Sekulic. Ecker. Down it goes.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 3, Alexandra Ecker.
Silva right at the net, just reaches over and slams it down. Ties the set at 3. So back-to-back kills by the middles. First Ecker, then Silva. And then there's a block by Silva. Mitrovic as well. Silva now with 6 blocks in this match. 129 for the season. Mitrovic! UTRGV's lead is 2. UTRGV has scored 4 in a row. And Ecker serves it into the net.
Now entering for the runners, number 10, Maddie Hubler. For number 5, Addie Peters. Serving, number 16, Carol Grasso.
Serves it out.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 10, Dubrovka Buskoya. For number 8, Tina Sekulic. Serving, number 2, Alicia Watson.
Buskoya and Sekulic switch places as Watson serves. And Dunbar low brings it off of Silva and down
Now entering for UTRGV, number 7,
to make it a 1-point set.
For number 2, Alicia Watson. Serving for the runners, number 6, Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Bukoya with the setup. Silva on the attack. Gets sent back by Bustler. Now from the middle on the block from Mitrovic and Silva.
Now serving
7 of 5 UTRGV. Boy, at this rate. Silva now has 7 blocks already. I think her career high is 9. A couple matches ago, she almost had a triple-double, had 9 blocks, 9 digs, and 10 kills, I think. When was it? It was 8 kills. It was at Seattle last Thursday. 8, 9, and 9. Heck of a thing. This is the 6th time Silva's had at least 7 kills in a match this year. The first 4 times she had exactly 7, or 3 of the first 4. Anyway, she had exactly 7 4 times, 9 once, 7 here, with a lot of volleyball left to play. Knudsen! And it's 8-5 UTRGV. Knudsen and Silva with the block there. So 8 blocks now for Silva, 1 off her career high. UTRGV doubling up Bakersfield here in set number 3. Bakersfield calls for timeout. Let's step aside. 10-5. UTRGV in set number 3. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Back we are at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg with you. 10-5. 10-6. Mitrovic serves it into the net. Sophie Flamian serving, and Bukoya just dumps it in.
Now entering for UTRGV number 3, Alexandra Aker for number 6, Fatima de Costa. Serving number 12, Barbara Silva.
Silva back to serve. Knudsen throws it down. UTRGV's lead is 7. Boy, it reminds you of the second set at all? Off the blockers, Ecker gets it up. Bukoya dumps it over and down. And CSU Bakersfield calls for another time out. Well, UTRGV up 14-6. Reminds you a lot of that second set. UTRGV came out on fire. They were up 8-1. Built a lead as large as 15-6. Sound familiar? It's 14-6 right now. So same exact score because it was 14-6 before it was 15-6. So UTRGV just, after a tough first set that Bakersfield controlled throughout, to say they've made adjustments would be the understatement of the day. All smiles on the bench and in the huddle area for UTRGV. See some of the players dancing a little bit to the music. They are so loose. No, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. Nobody has more fun than this volleyball team. Nobody. Can't be done, sorry. During warm-ups, they always have a different song they like to dance to, and they kind of choreograph their warm-ups to it. It's very impressive. They sing during practice.
Now serving for UTRGV.
Barbara Silva getting ready to serve.
Number 12, Barbara Silva.
Silva with an ace just moments ago. That made it 13-6. Serves this one out, though.
Now entering for the runners, number 5.
So it's 14-7.
Addie Peters for number 10. Maddie Busler serving number 5, Peters.
Acosta. Bukoya for Knutson. Grasso on the attack. It's off the blockers. 2 in a row for CSU Bakersfield. Makes it a 6-point set. Knutson. And that one is headed toward the scorer's table, kept alive, and Rodriguez gets it over. Mitrovic for Bukoya. Now it's Knutson. Flemian keeps it up. Grasso on the attack, and he knocks it down. 3 in a row for CSU Bakersfield to make it a 5-point set.
Now serving for the runners, number 5, Addie Peters.
That one is another ace for Addie Peters. So a couple of Grasso kills, then an ace. Peters gets to serve again. And it is suddenly a 4-point set. UTRGV was up 14-6. It was an 8-point set, and that lead has been cut in half. And it's even more so now as it's a 3-point set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a...
So now UTRGV, watching the lead slip away, calls for a timeout of its own. Well, if you're watching at home, and if you're a UTRGV fan, you know the answers, but we certainly are catering to 2 sets of fan bases, and maybe you're wondering, hey, what UTRGV wasn't that their UTPA and UTB? Well, there were. However, UTRGV is a brand new major institution. It's in its 2nd year of existence. It was formed from the legacy institutions of UTPA and UT Brownsville. Creation of UTRGV, it's been transformative. Given these campuses access to permanent university funding for the first time, which is basically a lot of money. Let's just put it that way. It's a lot of money. And that's good because it can be used for academic buildings and things like that. And part of that has been the creation of a medical school, which opened up about 2 months ago. So very exciting times going on here. And whenever you start a medical school, it's exciting to be a part of that. More information on UTRGV, you can visit utrgv.edu. Peters back to serve. Dacosta, Bukoya, Knutson, and that one is not coming back. UTRGV back on the board.
Serving for UTRGV, number 10, Dubrovka Bukoya. Entering for UTRGV, number 2, Alicia Watson. For number 7, Barbara Tice.
Bukoya, Rodriguez. And down the line into that back corner. So again, make it a 3-point set.
For number 10, Dubrovka Bukoya. Now serving for the runners, number 13, Sydney Haynes.
Haynes, Dacosta, Sekulic, Ecker. Mitrovic, Watson toward the net, uses that left hand, comes back, and now she fires toward the back, but it goes out.
Point, UT.
16-13.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 1, Ragnar Steen Knudsen.
That one lands down and out, which gives Bakersfield another point.
Now entering for the runners, number 11, Courtney Freeland, for number 18, Sophie Fleming. Now serving for the runners, number 2, Fabiana Andrade.
Fabiana Andrade back to serve for CSU Bakersfield. Andrade scrapes the net. UTRGV's lead back out to 3.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 12, Barbara Silva, for number 6, Panama da Costa. Now serving, number 3, Alexandra Ecker.
Ecker nails it, and that makes it a 2-point set.
Now entering for UTRGV, number
Dunbar
6,
low.
Costa, for number 3, Alexandra Ecker. Entering for the runners, number 10, Molly Musler. Enters for number
UTRGV once led this set by 8. It was 14-6. Since then, a 9-3 run for CSU Bakersfield to close the gap to 2. Carl Grasso back to serve. Fires toward the back. Knudsen up in the air, headed our way. And it almost takes out our graphic operator, Daniel Galvan, but I'm happy to say he's no worse for the wear. Grasso airborne again. She swings with so much power. That ball came off of Knudsen, and it just landed on the other side, and I think it landed in. She gets a kill for that. Sometimes it's best to just use the power of your opponent. It works. That block goes out. Give the kill to Dunbar low. And it's a 1-point set.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 7, Barbara Thais Cruz, for number 2, Alicia Watson. Serving for the runners, number 6, Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Jocelyn Rodriguez serving for CSU Bakersfield. Mitrovic into the net. And this set is tied at 18. And now Bakersfield has come all the way back to take a 19-18 lead. It is a 13-4 run for the appropriately named runners. Ukoya, Mitrovic, Grasso, Andrade, and that's off of Krug. Grasso forward. Again for Freeland. And CSU Bakersfield leads by 2. And UTRGV in need of a timeout. CSU Bakersfield just keeps on coming. It looked like UTRGV was going to blow away Bakersfield for the second set in a row. But this time up 14-6. Right out of a timeout, there was a service error. And then when Bakersfield got the serve back, they were reluctant to give it up. Back-to-back kills by Grosso and an ace by Peters. And then a block by Grosso and Haynes, and all of a sudden it was a 3-point set. Bakersfield making it a 2-point set for the first time at 13-15 on a Watson attack error. Climbed within 1 for the first time on a Grosso ace that made it 16-17. And now here they are with the lead, taking it originally at 19-18 on a Jocelyn Rodriguez ace, after tying it on a Mitrovic attack error. Now a 2-point lead on a Freeland kill. Bakersfield led by 2. It was 3-1 and 2-0 at the start of this set. And it had been all UTRGV for a little less than 20 serves after that. And now Bakersfield in clear control.
Now serving number 6.
Up 20-18. Bukoya, Mitrovic, got it. UTRGV needed that one.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 23, Boyana Nikolic.
Mitrovic serves it out. It becomes 21-19. Fleming back in to serve for CSU Bakersfield. Krug, Bukoya, Mitrovic. Sent out by Maddie Bustler, and it is a 1-point set again. Silva gets airborne. The attack from Haynes. And UTRGV ties the set at 21. Well, now it's a sprint to 4. Into the net by Haynes. And UTRGV takes the advantage. 3 in a row for UTRGV. Into the net for Silva. Ties the set at 22. Now it's a sprint to 3. Da Costa in for Silva for UTRGV. Abby Peters in for Maddie Bustler for CSU Bakersfield. And that is out. UTRGV up 23-22. Well, the break point here. UTRGV can reach set point if they win this serve. But Bakersfield can tie it if they win it. 2-point swing. Sent backwards. A great job by Andrade. ties the set at 23. That's the kind of play you break out just for that type of situation. Now Haynes back to serve. Winner of this point gets the set point. Sekulic. Knudsen. Grasso, I think that's off the coast. It was. So CSU Bakersfield, once down 8, has come back to reach set point. Da Costa, Mitrovic, Knudsen. Grasso, Sekulic gets it up. Da Costa, now it's Knudsen's turn, gets it over. Andrade, Fleming, now it's Grasso off the blockers and out, and CSU Bakersfield jumps up and down in the bench area, and those on the court celebrate in a huddle as the runners come all the way back to win set number 3, 25-23, and now lead the match 2-1. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, set number 4, you're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
On the field,
In the pool,
on the court.
we wear our game faces under the lights.
But sometimes our toughest opponents aren't wearing a uniform.
Instead, we confront them internally.
Mental illness affects 1 in 4 adults in the United States.
Suicide is the second leading cause of death among college students.
If you or someone you know is fighting a silent battle, please speak up and ask for help.
You are not alone.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
But Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com.
We strive to achieve excellence through determination and hard work.
We are committed to learning from those around us,
our professors and peers,
Our coaches and teammates,
and our opponents.
we compete with integrity and passion.
And we seize our moment when the opportunity arises.
We take pride in our communities.
And believe that we can inspire others
just as they can inspire us.
We may wear different colors, but we share the same purpose.
We learn, we compete, we inspire.
We are
the Western Athletic Conference.
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just $4. So hurry in for our $4 big box. We'll make the $5 offers seem like side orders. For the love of chicken.
Back we are at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg with you, courtside. UTRGV now trails CSU Bakersfield 1-2. CSU Bakersfield came roaring back from a 14-6 deficit to win the third set 25-23. They took the first set 25-21. UTRGV won the second set 25-18. Bakersfield led by Grasso has 12 kills, 7 digs, 4 aces. Dunbar Low, 11 kills, 318 hitting. You know, we talked about the need to stop Haynes. 6 kills, 071 hitting, 6 digs, 2 blocks.
Now serving for the runners, number 13.
The Dunbar Low has really stepped up big today. Raji, 3 kills, 31 assists, 8 digs, 5 for Freeland. Switch sides of the court, we start the 4th set. Grosso on the attack, Knutson and Ecker block it down. UTRGV led by Ragnisten, Knutson, and Bojana Mitrovic, each with 8 kills. Mitrovic also with 8 digs, 4 blocks. Knutson 3 blocks, 6 digs. Watson has 7 kills, an ace and 5 blocks. Alexandra Ecker, 5 kills, 6 blocks. Barbara Silva, 5 kills, 8 blocks. 2 kills, 12 assists for Vukoya, 12 assists for Sekulic. Watson throws it down. It's kept up by the runners. From the outside, it's Grosso off the blockers, and they save it. Does Sekulic getting it up. Dunbar Low gets stuffed. Mitrovic and Ecker in on that one. And a point that was almost over. You had hands flying to keep the ball up near the floor. UTRGV is able to sneak away with a point and take a 2-0 lead here in set number 4. Discussion going on. See Carl Grosso over to discuss with the up official, and the yellow card has been issued. Sekulic, Mitrovic, Grosso gets it back. Gets the dig on her own kill. And CSU Bakersfield's on the board.
Now entering for the runners, number 11, Courtney Freeman, for number 18, Sophie Flemion. Serving number 2, Fabiana Andrade.
Sekulic sets up Watson off the blockers. Sekulic for Mitrovic. Grosso on the attack, down the line and out. UTRGV leads 3-1.
Now entering for UTRGV number 12, Barbara Silva, for number 6, Fatima da Costa. Now serving for UTRGV number 3, Alexandra Ecker.
Ecker. Watson off the blockers and out. Grosso. It's a, wait a minute. It was tipped on the way out. Bojana Mitrovic throws her palms to the sky.
For number 5, Addie Peters, serving number 16, Carol Grosso.
So it's 4-2. You have a block error to Mitrovic. And that's an ace. Carol Grosso, who else? Grosso gets airborne. Mitrovic. Yeah, nothing you can do about that one. A lot of power behind those attacks. 5-3 UTRGV.
Serving for UTRGV number 2, Alicia Watson.
Mitrovic. Dunbar low. Makes it a 1-point set.
Now entering for UTRGV number 7, Barbara Thais Cruz. For number 2, Alicia Watson. Serving for the runners, number 6, Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Jocelyn Rodriguez serving for CSU Bakersfield. Krug, Bukoya, Mitrovic gets stuffed. Haynes and Freeland in on that one. Short. 6-5, UTRGV retakes the lead.
UTRGV number 23, Bojana Mitrovic.
Mitrovic serving. Grasso digs it out. Haynes is stuffed. Grasso keeps it up. Haynes again gets it past the block. That coasted dives. Knudsen. Now in the back row, it's Krug on the attack. That's Bussler. Mitrovic into the net.
Now entering for the runners, number 18, Sophie Flemyon. For number 11, Courtney Freeland. Serving, number 18, Flemyon.
Knudsen on the attack, gets it down. UTRGV breaks the tie and goes up 7-6.
Now entering for UTRGV number 3, Alexandra Ecker. For number 6, Fatima de Costa. Serving number 12, Barbara Silva.
Haynes is blocked by Ecker. Try it for Bussler again. Knudsen taps it over. At the net. Bukoya gets it over. And Haynes finishes it down the line and ties the set at 7.
Now entering for UTRGV number 6, Fatima de Costa. For number 12, Barbara Silva. Entering for the runners, number 5, Addie Peters. For number 10, Maddie Bussler. Serving, number 5, Peters.
Bukoya sets up Knudsen. Sent back by Ecker. Ecker again, got it! UTRGV breaks the tie.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 2, Alicia Watson. For number 7, Barbara Thais Krug. Serving, number 10, Dubrovka Bukoya.
Now it's tied at 8.
UTRGV number 18, Sikulic. For number 10, Dubrovka Bukoya. Serving for the runners, number 13, Sydney Haynes.
Dunbar low for Sekulic. Knudsen on the attack, hits it out. CSU Bakersfield takes the lead. And it's tied again at 9. UTRGV regains the lead, 10-6. And now, or 10-9, I should have said. Now it's 10-10.
Now serving for the runners, number 2, Fabiana Andrade.
UTRGV goes up 11-10. Andrade serves it out. Now Ecker back to serve for UTRGV. Little rainbow. Rodriguez steps up. Andrade sent down by Freeland. Runners tied at 11.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 6, Fatima da Costa. For number 3, Alexandra Ecker. Entering for the runners, number 10, Maddie Buster. For number 5, Aggie Peters. Now serving, number 16, Carol Grasso.
Grasso on the attack. Knudsen. Sekulic for Watson. Sent high and deep, and back goes Rodriguez. Now forward, Grasso gets it over. Sekulic sets up Watson. And it's all elementary. UTRGV takes a 12-11 lead.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 10, Dubrovka Bukoya. For number 8, Tina Sekulic. Serving for UTRGV, number 2, Alicia Watson. Point UT.
UTRGV up 13-11. Watson with 7 kills today. Digs it out for Vukoya. Now Mitrovic. Rodriguez keeps it up. Andrade gets it forward. Tapped over by Freeland and down. Makes it a 1-point set.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 7, Barbara Thijs-Kroon. For number 2, Alicia Watson. Serving for the runners, number 6, Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Silva taps it over. The ball heads out.
Runners.
(13-13).
Now serving, number 6, Jocelyn.
A kill by Freeland. Well, has 5 kills today, but they all seem to come at big times. Acosta for Vukoya. Mitrovic. The runners take the lead on another Freeland kill. That's an ace. And it takes us to our media timeout with Bakersfield up 15-13 in set number 4 and a 2-1 lead in the match. You're watching UTRGV Volleyball.
At Churches, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter biscuit for just side orders. For the love of chicken.
A men's basketball team looking to thrive under a Final Four coach. A women's basketball team that has achieved back-to-back postseason appearances. Are you ready to elevate? Cheer the UTRGV men's and women's basketball teams to victory by getting your season tickets today. For more information, log on to GoUTRGV.com.
No, I didn't make that purchase. Someone must have my card number. So I can pick up a new debit card right now? Thank you. All right, everyone, follow me.
Coach, the gym is that way.
Okay, everyone, do some squats.
Come on. This may take a while. Here's your card.
Thank you.
Instant issue debit cards. Security, convenience, together.
Well, that was fast.
Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Where next? The dentist?
At Church's, get the $4 big box with 2 pieces of mixed chicken plus small mashed potatoes, small coleslaw, and a scratch-made honey butter.
Now serving for the runners, number 6, Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Back we are at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg with you. Set number 4, CSU Bakersfield with a 15-13 lead. They lead the match 2-1. Bakersfield scored the last 3 in a row. 2 Freeland kills and a Rodriguez ace. Rodriguez serves that one into the net. UTRGV is within 1.
UTRGV, number 23, Bojana Mitrovic.
Bojana Mitrovic back to serve for UTRGV. Goes with the short toss. And I point that out for a reason. Remember last homestand, Mitrovic was throwing it so high in the air, he thought she was going to hit the catwalks. Knudsen on the attack. From the back row, Grasso is stuffed by Silva. That is her 9th block of the match, ties a career high. UTRGV's high this year is 11 by Alexandra Ecker during non-conference play. Haynes knocks that one down. We have Bakersfield the lead again. So with 9 blocks today, Silva has upped her season total to 132. She is 6 away from tying the program single season D1 record. With 3 weeks left in the season, plus the WAC tournament, 4 weeks left at least, maybe more. Oh yeah, and she's a freshman. And appropriately, Silva back to serve with the set tied at 16. Give the kill to Bustler.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 6, Fatima de Costa. For number 12, Barbara Silva. Entering for the runners, number 5, Addie Peters. Number 10, Mandy Bustler. Serving, number 5, Peters.
Ecker.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 2, Alicia Watson. For number 7, Barbara Tice-Krug. Serving for UTRGV, number 10, Dubrovka Bukoya.
Bukoya gets airborne. And Grasso slams it down.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 8, Tina Sekulic. For number 10, Dubrovka Bukoya. Serving for the runners, number 13, Sydney Haynes. Point runners.
Now it's 19-17 runners.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
now with CSU Bakersfield scoring 3 in a row.
When UTRGV welcomes
UTRGV decides to call for a timeout. CSU Bakersfield is 5 points away from taking the match. UTRGV trying to come back and force a decisive 5th set. CSU Bakersfield controlled the first set throughout, won at 25-21. UTRGV controlled the second set pretty much throughout, won at 25-18. A third set was a little Jekyll and Hyde. UTRGV controlled it early on, won at 14-6. CSU Bakersfield came roaring back to win it 25-23. This set has been tight throughout. And it's 2017 Bakersfield. Grasso leading the way with 17 kills and 11 digs and 5 aces. Dunbar Low with 12 kills. For UTRGV, it's Knutson and Watson, 10 kills each.
Now serving number 13, Sydney Hayes.
Watson, got it.
UT. Now serving for UTRGV, number 1, Ragney Steen Knutson.
Knudsen back to serve. Grasso taps it over out of the reach of a diving Sekulic. Well, we have a final in Kansas City. UMKC has knocked off Utah Valley 3-1. What that means is Utah Valley is now 6-4. So with a win today, UTRGV can pull even with Utah Valley for second place. And with a win today, CSU Bakersfield can pass Utah Valley for second place. And remember, top 2 teams get that first round bye. New Mexico State in control of the number 1 seed, most likely, but hey, there's a lot of room for movement to get that number 2 spot. UMKC now 5-4. They're just as much in it as anybody. Mitrovic gets stuffed, kept up by Watson. Now Ecker. Pushed over by Grasso. Ecker for Watson. Still, Sekulic sets it up, and UTRGV can't get it over. CSU Bakersfield pushes its lead to 3.
Now entering for the runners, number 10, Maddie Bussler, number 5, Addie Peters, serving number 16, Carol Grasso.
Watson, and Da Costa gets it all the way over. Andrade sets it up, and down the middle comes Freeland. Watson. Attacked by Freeland and the kill. And CSU Bakersfield is 2 points away from taking the match, so UTRGV uses its final time out. So we tell you UMKC defeats Utah Valley 3-1. Tightly contested match. UMKC had 4 players reach double figures in kills. Including Emma Hagedorn at 14 on 481 hitting and 5 blocks. Harrington at 15 kills on 520 hitting, my goodness. UMKC at 294 for the match. Utah Valley hit 340. Lexi Thompson had 21 kills, 10 digs, 3 blocks, 296 hitting. Not exactly a defensive struggle in Kansas City tonight. And UMKC gets the win. They're now tied with UTRGV for 4th place. So what that means is that if UTRGV loses today, they'll drop to 5th. As UTRGV would fall to 5-5. Seattle U at 4-5 is at Chicago State today. That match just underway. If Seattle U were to win that, then UTRGV and Seattle U would be tied for 5th. Watson. Andrade. Leland just tossed it over. Now Sekulic for Silva, who punches it up. Dunbar low. And it is match point for CSU Bakersfield.
Now serving for the runners, number 16, Carol Grosso.
Sekulic. Watson. Got it. Match stays alive.
Now entering for UTRGV, number 10, Dubrovka Bukoya. For number 8, Tina Sekulic. Serving.
Bukoya in for Sekulic. And Alicia Watson is serving. Dunbar low attacking. Watson punches it and gets it over. Grasso. And now Dunbar low again. Bukoya. Mitrovic gets blocked. DaCosta dives. Bukoya for Mitrovic again. Off the blockers. Rodriguez forward. And push into the net. UTRGV within 3.
Serving for UTRGV, number 2, Alicia Watson.
Mitrovic! UTRGV has pulled within 2. They've scored 3 in a row. CSU Bakersfield calls for timeout. They try and draw up a play to win it. 3 straight serve, 3 straight points on match point. Watson a kill, an attack error by Grasso, a Mitrovic kill. Bakersfield just needs 1 to end it. UTRGV needs 2 to guarantee this set continues. 4 to win at this point. Watson patiently waiting for her turn to serve. Ranks 3rd in D1 program history in career service aces.
Now serving for UTRGV, number 2, Alicia.
Trying to get this match to a 5th set. From the outside, gets pushed over. Silva, Bukoya, Mitrovic, off the blockers, and pancaked up. Dunbar low for DaCosta. Now it's Bukoya. Silva. Dunbar low gets it over again. Mitrovic one more time. Grasso, Andrade from the outside. Freeland. Now it's Mitrovic. Gets blocked. And CSU Bakersfield wins an incredible volley and takes the match 3-1.
When Grand Canyon comes to town to take on York.
So UTRGV drops its 3rd straight WAC match. We'll take a look at some of the final numbers. And we'll start with visiting Bakersfield. Leading the way, Carol Grosso, 18 kills, 15 digs, 5 aces, a couple of blocks. 13 kills for Dunbar Low, 10 for Freeland. At least 5 of those were in the final set, maybe more. 8 blocks, 6 digs, 8 kills, 6 digs, 3 blocks for Haynes. 3 kills, 46 assists, 11 digs for Andrade. How about that? CSU Bakersfield hit 146, UTRGV at 208. UTRGV led by Alicia Watson, 12 kills, 257 hitting, 7 digs, 5 blocks, 10 kills. Boyana Mitrovic with 9 digs, 5 blocks, 10 kills. Ragni Sten-Knutson, 12 digs for her 600th double-double of the year, give or take. To be exact, it's her 15th. She also had 3 blocks. 8 kills for Alexandra Ecker, 5 digs, 6 blocks. 5 kills, career high tying 9 blocks for Barbara Silva. 2 kills, 15 assists for Dubravka Vakoya, 18 assists for Tina Sekulic, 10 digs for Fatimata da Costa. You know these numbers are the only ones that matter. 3-1, CSU Bakersfield defeats UTRGV. UTRGV falls to 16-10, 5-5 in the WAC. CSU Bakersfield improves to 9-13, 6-3 in the WAC. CSU Bakersfield takes over second place by half a game over Utah Valley in the WAC standings. UTRGV falls into 5th. UTRGV will be back at it on Saturday. Noontime start, that match on the WAC Digital Network. So we'll be on the air with you right at noon. And then next week, a quick trip to UTEP before Senior Day next Saturday against New Mexico State. So that'll do it for us from the UTRGV Fieldhouse. I'd like to thank everybody out there for tuning in. This has been a presentation of UTRGV Volleyball. For more information, log on to goutrgv.com. You want to reach us, send an email, contact info on the website under athletics, click on staff directory. But for now, for my producer, engineer, the one and only Michael Sandoval, my graphics producer, Mr. Daniel Galvan, our camera crew of Michael Aguilar, Torian Reyna, and Jen Galvan, and of course Jack Falla, wherever you are. This is Jonah Goldberg saying good night from the UTRGV Fieldhouse. UTRGV falls 1-3.